So we're here on the Singel canal, which is the innermost of the canal ring. And this is a good opportunity here to sort of have a little glance at the overview of the history of the canal building. So Singel here, this was actually the moat of the original medieval city. So everything that we've come through so far in our tour has been part of the incorporated medieval city of Amsterdam. And this actually would have been fortified in its original days against any sort of invasion or attack from the outside, and of course the moat would have helped out with that. As Amsterdam was becoming quite wealthy in the early 1600s, this is what we term the golden age of the Netherlands and in Amsterdam in particular. And if we remember, there was a lot of immigration happening within Amsterdam in that time period, because you had what was the southern part of the Netherlands, modern day Belgium, was taken over by the Spanish Habsburg Empire, and they remained staunchly Catholic. So if you were part of the Protestant community, say within the city of Antwerp, which is the wealthiest city in Northern Europe at that stage, part of the sort of refined luxury trade throughout the world, they were essentially expelled from that city. So around 40,000 Antwerpers moved up here to Amsterdam just in a few decades. And so the city, and they were amongst the wealthiest people in Europe at the time, so you imagine that influx of capital, of basically the brain drain from one country here. The beneficiary was Amsterdam. And so part of the expansion of the city then was needed, because it's quite a very tight, confined medieval city. And so what happened then throughout the 1600s was actually essentially one of the largest planned expansions of a city in history. The fact that you had an over doubling of the size of the city just in that century, and it wasn't sort of hodgepodge or happenstance. It was all very clearly planned down on paper beforehand. And so sometimes there's a bit of confusion on just how the canals were built. They didn't go out from in to out. It was actually sort of across the horseshoe, like a windshield wiper, if you like. So they built all four canals and then extended it around the horseshoe. So the far eastern end was the last bit to be built. And so the three canals themselves, in addition to the original moat, was a Singel. So the next three that were built, because this was sort of the suburbs of the day, they were trying to attract the right clientele to these new houses being built, and so they were attempted to be given catchy names. So that's what we've got: Herrengracht, Keizergracht, and Prinsengracht. Now, obviously, for English ears, not the most genteel of names, but it translates as the Lord's Canal, the Emperor's Canal, and the Prince's Canal. So take your pick on which one of those names suits you. The Herrengracht, the Lord's Canal, was meant to be the most exclusive, the most premier of these new additions to the city. The Keizergracht was actually the widest as far as the physical canal for boat traffic, and the Prinsengracht, the outermost of the three, was still probably you would call it middle class kind of housing, but was still kept up for barge and sort of industrial traffic on the actual canals. Whereas the Herrengracht, for instance, was only meant to be pleasure boats, sullying the views of the most wealthy of the residents.